All right. Another week, another movie. What have you been up to this week, Andrew? What have you been watching?
I'm watching a lot of movies this week.
Have you been rewatching the John Wick movies, or
I watched all three of them the other day, yeah, in a row.
have you seen them before?
No, never seen any of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pretty much like after we did our podcast last week, I just went and watched all three John Wick movies. I watched one and I was like, yeah, I'll watch the other real quick. And then I watched the other one too. They're pretty good. My favorite is the second one. There's definitely a beauty to that movie for sure. The third one is a little much for me, but it's still pretty good.
It's a lot.
And my least favorite was the first one.
Yeah.
It's too dark and smudgy for me. I kind of don't understand what's going on when the action is happening, even though it is still fine.
Yeah. I think part of that is just the first one has a much lower budget than the other two, which, the first one is kind of a low budget film, but I love them. I got a certain nostalgia for the John Wick films. I'm excited for John Wick 4. You gonna see that in theaters?
Yeah, of course. I'll see that in theaters because, yeah, I saw these movies now. And like I said, I like the second one the most. And, part of me doesn't really like that, like, super over the top choreographed, like, action stuff. Like,
What?
it's almost a little too mechanical for me. It's like a little too, like, video game CGI cutscene for me. But I think chapter two is pretty. I think it does reach like levels of like beauty and amazement. Three kind of loses me sometimes, but it's still, I think it's still good. And I think like all like the little like details, like the weird world that they live in with like the hotels and stuff are kind of funny. I had heard about it, but it is a little unexpected when you do end up watching the movies. That's pretty much all I have to say about them. I think I would definitely rewatch the second movie because I don't know, that one is just really crazy. It just kind of has everything that I want. I don't know. That one's like really badass and it's like really like I don't know. That's probably like one of the better action movies of the 2010s probably.
I'm loving the John Wick films. I've enjoyed every experience. There's gonna be a 4 coming out soon, and there's also gonna be a John Wick 5. So it's just.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see the fourth one in theaters for
I mean,
sure.
that's basically most of the films this guy has done are just John Wick films. So
Yeah, the Chad guy,
yeah,
yeah.
I don't think
He
he's.
just makes John Wick movies.
Which you find something you're good at and you do it. And I got to see John Wick 3 in theaters. I haven't watched any of them since I originally watched them, which it's been a hot minute. I think I watched them when I still lived at my first apartment in Carmel, Indiana. So I probably just turned 21. So it's been a minute. And I watched the first two back to back. And I saw John Wick 3 in theaters. Definitely worth the theater experience. I think I like John Wick 3 the best, maybe just because I saw it in theaters. But I also do love those big choreographed scenes. Like I get that, it may be a little too like choreographed for you, but
It's way too much. Like I said, dude, it's like bordering, and for me, it's like bordering on like a video game cutscene. It's like I'm watching an Uncharted cutscene or something like that. And when I'm watching movies, it's like I want like at least a little bit of like believability going on. Maybe just like touches of it. And when they're like shooting, like when they're just getting like headshot after another, like, and I understand like John Wick is like supposed to be like the
he's the
greatest
best.
hitman of all time, but I don't know. Sometimes it's a little much. But I still really like. I like John Wick Chapter 2 and 3. I think those are like good, fun action movies that have plenty of. I don't know. They have plenty of things to say, and I just think like I think you should probably dial it back a little bit, but it's still
I
good.
don't think they're gonna dial it back from the trailers I've seen from John Wick 4.
No, no, no. I'm still gonna see John Wick 4, and I kind of hope they don't dial it back. Even if I don't like it, I'm still fine with that. Like they should just go all in. Yeah, I mean, like even if I don't end up liking the movie, it doesn't matter really.
Yeah. And something I do like about John Wick is he does, he's not like an unbeatable guy. I mean, he has like, headshots. I mean, he gets beat up a lot, and especially
He does. He always heals very quickly though. I think he gets like hurt in one of the movies, and I don't remember which one it was. It might have been the third movie or the second. I don't remember, but he like gets hurt and like his stomach is like ripped open. He like got stabbed or shot or something, and then he's just back to like jumping around and shooting at people and stuff. I think it might have been the second movie, but it's so funny. It's just like I don't know. Even when he's like horribly like wounded, he can still like do just crazy shit with like I don't know. It's good.
I love it. I mean, it's almost like watching there's certain ballet aspects to it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's ballet in the one of the movies. I forget which one it was. I think it's the third movie. There's ballet in it.
I always am fascinated by the way people choreograph fight scenes. I don't know why that interests me so much, but there's something.
It's not my favorite fight choreography in the world, but it's still good. For me, it's like a mid to high tier. I think I like stuff that's a little bit more. I like the second and third movies a little bit more than the first because there's also more hand to hand.
Yes, the hand to hand's the best stuff.
The first movie is just, I think, gunfights, which kind of get old after a while. That to me feels very CGI video game cutscene. But hand to hand is really fun to watch happen because it's really happening. The sequels especially too, they get some like really awesome people in the movie too, some kind of like obscure kind of dudes to be in those movies who are really good, who've been in like plenty of great like martial arts movies over the decades and stuff. And it's really great to see them in movies and to be in the John Wick movies, really big popular movies. So it's cool to see them in them again. And yeah, there's definitely when the action is, when the fight choreography whatever is really good. I mean, it's really good. It does its thing. I prefer maybe something a little bit more low tech, like a Jackie Chan movie, like Police Story or something like that. A little bit more, I guess, lo-fi, where they just kind of like use their bodies and the environment,
Yeah,
and that's pretty much it. But John Wick is still good. It's still like it serves, it does a good job.
yeah, I feel that. I mean, it's hard to beat Jackie Chan. I mean, one of the greats. Police Story, incredible film and great. But yeah, I agree. The first John Wick, there's definitely mostly just shootouts, and the shootouts are definitely my least favorite. I feel like in each one there's less though. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm interested to see. I'm hoping John Wick 4 is just like hand to hand shit. Like I hope it's just like fucking people
Like
punching the
little
shit out. Yeah.
guns. People like the guns too, though, but I don't really like. I don't know,
Yeah.
it is kind of badass when he like headshots like 50 guys in a row.
Sure.
But once again, it's kind of like, oh, I'm watching a video game cutscene,
Yeah.
which I don't like, but
No, yeah. I feel yeah. Speaking of choreographed films, I watched Rent for the first time this week.
Okay. All right.
I had never seen Rent before. Obviously, I know the songs from Rent because it's the incredibly famous musical Rent. I watched Tick Tick Boom when it first came out, which wasn't that long ago. It was last year, which I enjoyed. I thought I like Jonathan Larson's music. I think it's fun. I thought Andrew Garfield was great in the film. And Rent is the most 2005 movie you could think of, even though it's supposed to take place in 1989. It's about as 2005 as you can get, just in the way people dress, the hairstyles, the way people talk. Look, the music's good. They have almost the entire original cast, and so they sing well, they perform the music well, but overall,
Who cares?
yeah, it's okay. It's a bit saccharine. It's about AIDS, so uh, not the happiest film in the world. Great music though, very good music, but otherwise underwhelmed by Rent.
Directed by one of the greatest directors, Christopher Columbus.
What else did this guy direct?
The Home Alone movies and the first two Harry Potter movies. He was also a writer for Gremlins 1 and 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's intriguing.
He's all right, I guess. Like, I don't he still makes movies, I guess. He still directs and produces them. He's produced a lot of movies. He was a producer for The Witch.
Oh, really?
And The Lighthouse, yeah.
Oh, damn.
But I mean, like, he's also produced all the Night at the Museum movies.
So you're saying he has taste. He's a man of many talents.
Yeah, he rocks. He's awesome. Christopher Columbus.
What a strange man doing strange things.
The Rent movie is a movie I would put on while I do something else. Probably that's a movie where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be doing something else while I watch that, even for the first time.
Yeah, it's not a sit down and watch movie. It's most of the action takes place like in the singing. So there's not like, even though it's a musical, there's no like cool like dance scenes, or it doesn't have like those classical like musical things to it.
It's just mostly just kind of like they stand around and kind of like sing deeply about stuff. Yeah. I like Rosario Dawson's in it. I like Rosario Dawson. She's one of my favorite actors.
There's some, like I said, good performances. Almost everyone from the original cast is in it. But That's also problematic because these are all theater actors, which if you've ever worked with theater actors before,
I'm looking at the cast, and a lot of these people like have been in a lot of movies though.
yeah,
Anthony Rapp has been in a lot of movies.
even so,
Okay, gotcha. Okay,
maybe this isn't a problem with performers. Maybe this is more a problem with the direction of the film. Their performances feel very theatrical, right? So it's a lot of over the top facial expressions and this sort of thing. Like there's no sense of subtlety in this film, unfortunately. Which for a film with such a like harsh issue, and even the topics they sing about, there should have been more subtlety. I think I've never seen the actual like theatrical performance of it, but I think they definitely could have done a better job with the material. And I was overall disappointed with the film adaptation of this extremely famous musical.
well, I didn't watch any stupid musicals. I watched crazy great movies. Actually, I only watched I was planning on watching a bunch of Park Chan-wook movies, and I only watched one. I watched Joint Security Area, which was good. It's a good movie. It's like it's his North and South Korea drama movie about
Ooh.
how it sucks. Like it's a movie that takes pretty much at the demilitarized zone. So like the border between the two countries, and something happens, and so a neutral party has to come and investigate it. And actually the investigator is the person who plays the lead character in Lady Vengeance.
Oh, dope.
She's the investigator, and she comes in and she has to investigate this like thing that's happened. And it's just kind of like a movie about kind of like the push and pull of like the North and South Korea. And it's good. It's a good kind of, once again, kind of twisty, turny. It's definitely more low key, less locations. It's good. It's sad.
It is.
Yep. That movie's good. I don't really have much to say about it because then it would get into spoilers. But I mean, it's a Park Chan-wook movie about, North and South Korea, the demilitarized zone.
Interesting. And you're seeing his new film this week, right?
It's next weekend.
Next weekend?
Playing next weekend.
Okay.
I'm probably am going to go see Decision to Leave next weekend at the cinema for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go see that.
I don't think they're playing it around here, so you'll have to let me know.
Yeah, white people love Korean movies. This movie, Parasite, I love them. I think it's just like they like how dramatic they are and how like how surprising they are. They have so many surprises.
There's a lot of twists, a lot of turns.
A lot of twists and turns. It's not a boring movie where a bunch of French people walk around and like they do something and then they're like, whoa, and then they have sex. Like they actually have like crazy shit happen in them. I don't know. There were some movies this week that are like some of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Wow, those are some big words.
Just some of the worst stuff I've ever seen. One movie in particular was the Doug Liman directed 2008 movie Jumper.
Yes.
Have you ever seen Jumper?
Yes.
You have seen Jumper?
I have seen Jumper.
Wow. Like when it came out?
Yeah, we watched it. I think Chuck turned it on one night, like way back in like probably 2010, 2011. Yeah, it's a terrible movie.
It's a really bad movie. Yeah. It's like some of the worst acting I've ever seen, like in a studio picture. Like it's really bad. Like a big budget, like theatrical film, like terrible acting. Doug Liman, terrible director. He sucks.
What else has he done? Let's see. Oh, he did Edge of Tomorrow. That movie was fun.
I know that movie's probably good. I know he has some good movies, but I mean, this movie is like shot like a commercial. It's way too bright. Everything is even. Everything just looks even lighting everywhere.
It's a bad film.
And the movie does not make any sense.
No.
The main character played by Hayden Christensen, who's really bad. He's not a good actor. His decisions are terrible. Like he just has he does weird things that don't make any sense. It's just like, I don't know. It's just like a really bad movie. It's like they should have done, there's two movies they could have done. They could have done a superhero origin story where he's like a guy who has this power and he's selfish and he sucks. And then he builds himself up to be like a really great superhero and he saves people and he saves a day and, he stops this and that. Or they could do a Hollow Man thing, which is a movie I talked about last week, where he gets this power and he's a horrible person and he uses his power to do horrible, terrible things to people. And then other people have to stop him. The movie is somewhere in the middle.
I genuinely don't remember a thing that happens in this movie.
he doesn't do anything good or bad. So he like the worst thing that he does is that he steals stuff, which whatever. He steals stuff. And that's the worst thing that he does. And he's hunted by these guys. They would like want to kill him because of his power.
Right.
But he doesn't do anything bad. But he also doesn't do anything good. There's a scene at the beginning where he's in this cool apartment and he's watching TV and he sees like this newscast of these people that are like caught up in a flood. And they're and he's like watching TV and he's like eating breakfast and then he like walks away from the TV and you're like, oh, okay. So he's kind of like selfish and he doesn't give a fuck. But I'm guessing later on in the movie he's gonna like save those people or he's gonna do something to save people who are caught up in a natural disaster. None of that happens in the movie at all. He doesn't do anything to save people except maybe his girlfriend. He saves his girlfriend, but that's not like enough for me.
No,
personally,
absolutely
like,
not. That's still selfish.
like he's not built up at all as like a hero, which like I said, you either go superhero mode or you go like horrible monster villain mode like in Hollow Man. But instead they do nothing with they don't do anything. There are no like he doesn't do anything with his powers except like steal stuff and then evade people who are trying to kill him. And it's like a very boring, lame movie. At least it's under 90 minutes.
At least it's short. Well, all of the writers on this, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 writers on this. All of them, pretty much all of them, have all written for superhero movies. So all people
Really?
yeah,
Okay. Oh yeah, I see that. David Goyer, yeah.
yeah, who of course did the Dark Knight series, Batman vs Superman, Man of Steel, Blade, that sort of thing. You got fucking Simon Kinberg, who did
Simon Kinberg. That's funny.
who did a lot of the X-Men movies and Fantastic Four.
This movie is based off a novel, I'm pretty sure.
Like a graphic novel or just like a novel?
I have no idea.
Well, it's bad. It's very bad. I mean, my guess, look, there's like 20 producers on this film. My guess is that there's probably a good film somewhere in here that was just cut to pieces.
You either got to go either way, if in my opinion. You got to go either way.
Yeah. Like my guess is like somewhere in here, there was like a direction where like they went like he's a total like asshole and they just abandoned it because they thought.
I mean, maybe, but like, I mean, once again, though,
but there's like no potential in it either. Yeah.
The acting is really bad. And also like Doug Liman shoots everything like it's a commercial. It's like, I don't know what you can salvage out of that. Like, I'm sorry. It's just not going to be good. And it's not a good movie at all. The leads are really bad too. Like Hayden Christensen and his girlfriend are like terrible.
Is Hayden Christensen good in anything? Is there anything he's good in?
I heard he's all right in the Obi-Wan show.
Oh, I've only watched the first episode, so
apparently he's in the Mouth of Madness, but I don't remember what he does in that movie or if he even has like a major role in that movie. Oh, he plays like a very small role in that movie. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. Completely failed actor. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Like, it's just like, ugh.
That's a shame. I'm sorry.
But his girlfriend is like really bad. Rachel Bilson. Oh my God. she was really bad. I couldn't believe it.
Rachel Bilson. I don't know who this person is. Let me see.
Just not even worth looking up. Don't even look her up. Doesn't matter. She's in nothing. She's like an OC actor or something like that.
Yeah, she has not been in very many movies.
It doesn't matter. So that movie's really bad. I also watched another really bad movie that was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I decided to go ahead and watch the Bill Maher documentary, Religulous.
That sounds awful.
Religulous, one of the worst documentaries I've ever seen. It's really bad and not funny. And Bill Maher I've talked about Bill Maher before. He's kind of like an interesting guy. Just because I think like he's super successful. He's had this television show for a really long time now. Every clip, every moment I've seen him in, he's terrible. Like he's just not funny. He just doesn't have any good jokes. And he has like the mind of a baby. Like he's like a 70-year-old man and he just has like he has a terrible way of thinking about the world.
So what is this movie about? I can guess.
It's directed by Larry Charles, who's the Borat guy.
Okay.
He directed Borat and Bruno, like all the he's directed like all the Sacha Baron Cohen movies. He's also like a writer and producer for Seinfeld. Sometimes he'll appear in Seinfeld. He's got a very distinct look. He's like a jaunt Jewish guy with like a really big beard.
Awesome.
But yeah, Bill Maher, basically what Bill Maher does is that he's basically just goes around the world to talk to religious people about religion And every conversation is the same, where he'll meet a very religious person and they're like, yep, I think this. And it's a miracle.
Mhm.
Like I think that, like, for example, like I think that, Jesus is born from an immaculate conception.
Sure.
It's a miracle
Mhm.
conception. And that's what I believe. And then Bill Maher is like, that's impossible, right? That's fucking stupid. You idiot. You're so stupid that you would believe that. I can't believe that. I'm so open minded. Like, that's just pretty much how the movie progresses, where he talks to Jewish people, Muslims, Christians. He does avoid certain religions like Hinduism and Buddhism for some
That's
reason.
weird.
It's mostly just like the big three, right?
Okay.
Like the big, like Abrahamic religions, I
Yeah.
think they're called.
Yeah.
He also talks about like Mormonism, Scientology. He touches on. He's terrible. He just antagonizes everyone and gets really angry at everyone because they're so stupid and dumb and idiots. They're big idiots because they believe in because they have like a religion or whatever. When he gets into Islam, it's like very gross because he has like this like fucked up idea that like all Muslims like want to like kill people and stuff. And it's like really bad. But he mainly, I think, spends most of the time on Christianity. I think most of the time he focuses on Christianity, and he just talks to just like he'll talk to leaders, but also talk to random people. And whether he's talking to leaders or random, I guess when he talks to like a leader, like an evangelical Christian guy who's clearly like stealing money from people, that's when he kind of shines, I guess, because he's like trying to like antagonize this guy who's clearly awful. But especially when he's talking to just like regular people, it's like so aggravating because he's such an asshole. He's so bad. He's terrible. But if you want to watch something that's like really aggravating and shitty, like this is definitely it. Because it's just so like it's not really well made either. It's like terribly edited. Because I think I think they just got money to make the movie, and then like they went out and filmed it, and there's just really like not that much going on at all. There's no like great like there are no great funny moments. There's really no like not uplifting, but there's really like nothing to like say. There's nothing that I didn't already know, or that Bill Maher's audience didn't already know. He's just so cynical and like he's an asshole.
That sounds extremely aggravating. I mean, just the way he kind of like shits on people's just like beliefs, especially. Yeah, I remember Jimmy used to watch the Bill Maher, like whatever fucking the name of his show is, and he'd watch it sometimes, not because he agreed with any of them on any of his shit, but mostly just to get pissed off, I guess. But his whole views on fucking religion are just they're just god awful, and such
Like
a
kind of a
just
baby
yeah,
brain.
just like such a miserable human being that is so miserable in their own life that they feel the need to like make everyone else feel miserable. Like, who fucking cares if you believe in like in the Buddha or Vishnu or Jesus Christ, or like who the fuck cares? Like, why is Bill Maher so fucking affected by everyone else's like desire to have happiness or like to be happy? Like, I'm convinced that he's just a fucking miserable human being who is just
He's convinced himself, and he does a really big amazing speech at the end of the movie.
of course he does.
He kind of his main thing is that he thinks that like the source of all pain and war and destruction of our earth is through religion. But I don't think that's necessarily
bullshit.
true, because I think not American, but I think human greed and self-destruction is just kind of like there anyway, whether or not you add a religion into it.
It's just a scapegoat.
Religion just happens to be, yeah. So I don't really know where he's coming from, to be honest. He's just so curmudgeon-y, and I really don't find him very funny. I think I laughed maybe once. I don't really recommend it, but it's kind of like a weird time capsule 2008 documentary.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know it was that old. Okay. Yeah, probably not going to watch that anytime soon, but it's good to know. I'm glad you watched it on both of our behalfs.
Yeah, I watched it so you didn't have to. Yeah. I think he also edits interviews in a way that they're misleading. He kind of does the Michael Moore thing, but in a way that I think is even way worse, where he'll edit like reactions to things that they're not actually reacting to. Like he'll get a reaction of somebody laughing at like maybe something Bill Maher said, but he's not laughing at what you saw Bill Maher just say in the movie.
It's clearly cut from something else. Yeah.
Like it's clearly cut from something else. It's just, it's terrible. Once again, they're just like, oh, we don't have anything.
That's awful. Truly awful. Speaking of something that I hope will not be awful, I'm going to see Bones and All today.
Oh, well, good luck with that.
I like Luca. I like Suspiria. Call Me by Your Name.
That movie just doesn't look very good to me. I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna go see it in theaters, but you will watch it, so I don't have to. So.
That's what we're here for. We watch things so the other person doesn't have to. We'll see. I haven't really seen any trailers for it, so I don't have any idea what this movie's about, which I think is the best way to experience a movie.
I haven't seen any trailers, but for some reason, like I'll watch YouTube a lot, and I get a lot of like YouTube ads for it.
Really?
I've been getting a lot of YouTube ads for it. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I don't like to watch trailers, but I've basically watched them because they just appear like in front of me.
I love trailers. I love a great trailer.
I don't know. Like I wasn't really digging like what the movie seemed to be about, but not enough for me to go out and to the theater. But once again, yeah, let me know.
I will let you know. I'll let you know how this movie goes. I don't know. I don't really have any. I mean, I thought Call Me by Your Name's good. I don't think it's nearly as good as people think it is. I don't know. I guess I don't really quite understand the appeal. I mean, it's a good film, but like I don't know why that film was so much more popular than other films that came out around the same time. Like I don't know what made that film. I did like Suspiria a lot. I think it's a very strong remake of the original Suspiria.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
I mean, I know the director, so
I like I Am Love as well. That's a good movie by him.
I haven't seen that one. I'll have to go
I Am Love
watch.
is pretty good.
Okay. So yeah, I'll let you know. It could be good, could be bad. I don't know. I hope it's good. If not, I'll get to see some good trailers, hopefully. So maybe I'll see. Doesn't Fablemans come out soon? Doesn't it come out in like a week?
I think it's already out.
Is it really? Fuck.
Yeah, I probably need to get around to seeing that movie for sure. I just haven't done so. I really ought to. I just don't know what
Oh shit. Maybe I should just go see
I don't know what to do.
Fablemans.
I don't know.
Let's see. Let me look at
It's a toss up, in my
let me
opinion.
look at show times. Never mind. Only one theater is showing Fablemans.
That's so crazy. It's the fucking new Steven Spielberg movie and no theaters. Like, I don't understand like what is going on. Like, it's the new Steven Spielberg movie, one of the greatest, arguably, one of the most like influential directors
Iconic.
like in all of cinema. And his new movie is like playing at like select theaters. Like, why is
It's because
why
it's
is
a movie
that?
about movies, and so people think that's like a niche
It's
thing.
so stupid. Movies suck. Like they suck now. They're bad. What's playing in theaters? Like I don't know. Like
Let's see. Let me tell you what's.
can't
playing.
wait to
Let's
see the menu. Ugh, in Wakanda Forever. It's like I
Wakanda
don't
Forever.
care, dude.
Let's see. Let's see what's playing at Century Summit, which is my favorite theater here in our area because there are no our house cinemas except for ours. There's Wakanda Forever, Strange World, which is the new Disney movie, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, the menu, Devotion, which I think is like a World War One Top Gun. It's like Top Gun kind of.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
talking about.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Bones and All, which I said I was gonna see. She Said, I don't know what that is.
That's like that boring looking movie about like journalists doing something.
Oh yeah, that movie looks awful. Black Adam. I can't believe that's still playing in theaters.
I can't believe that.
Ticket to Paradise. I don't know what that is.
That's like the George Clooney, Julia Roberts rom-com movie.
That movie looked bad. Glass Onion, the Knives Out sequel.
Who cares?
Knives Out was fun. Might be good.
I don't know.
Lyle the Crocodile. That movie's been out for a while. It's like an animated kids movie.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
The Fablemans, which you talked about, a movie called Smile, horror movie. Okay, and the last one is I'm not going to pronounce this right. It's a Hindi movie called Bahidia. I don't know anything about that movie. So yeah, not and this theater shows the best films in Reno. So
yeah, I mean, just yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just, no Tar, no, Banshees, Fable. I mean, like you said, there was Fablemans, but I don't know. I don't really have much to say about that.
yeah, is what it is. I'm sure there's some good movies coming out soon.
We'll see about that. Yeah. I watched too many movies. I watched a lot of movies this week. I don't even know. I don't want to talk about everything. It's too much to talk about. Like I don't know. I don't know. I recommend watching Waiting for Guffman, which is like a Christopher Guest directed mockumentary movie I haven't seen yet.
Okay.
and I watched it this week, and it was nice and funny and cute.
Sounds fun.
And it's kind of like a true stories where it's like a
Okay.
movie. It's like a documentary movie about a town celebrating their anniversary.
Oh, so it's a lot like True Story.
Yeah, it's like Blaine, Missouri is celebrating their 150th anniversary, and they have to put on like a show. And it's like you have like all, of course, like once again, you have all these like random silly characters, and they're all doing, stuff. And I like that they put like music in these mockumentary movies. They're really fun.
Sounds fun.
I liked it. I honestly, it was a really good movie. It's sweet, and yeah, the cast is good. It's a good mockumentary movie. I guess like one that's kind of a movie. It's like it's a free YouTube documentary called Disney Channel's Theme, a history mystery, where like there's this guy, and maybe I talked about it last year. This guy, his name is Kevin Perjurer. He has a channel called Defunct Land, a YouTube channel that I've watched here and there, and he makes these really great YouTube videos about the history of amusement park rides. But he also does other things. He does like TV shows as well, like very obscure, like kind of kids television shows. Very interesting. And his YouTube videos, they're well researched and they're well made. Last year, he made a long documentary about Disney Fast Pass and if it works or not.
Does it work?
Watch the documentary.
Okay.
Go watch it. It's very fascinating and well done. This one is a little bit different than this one. Basically, like in Disney Channel, there's that like theme music that plays after the person does like the
Oh yeah, the little like Disney thing. Yeah, yeah.
Well, there's like a little song that plays after they do it that goes like dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
I think it's what it
is.
is.
Yeah.
No, or like dun 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 dun. I forget what it is. It's kind of hard. Sometimes I get it mixed up with other things. But anyway, it's like a 4-note theme.
Yes.
And the idea of the documentary is that he's trying to find out who wrote it. And that's pretty much like the documentary.
Awesome. That sounds and it's good.
It's very good. It's 90 minutes. Probably one of the better documentaries I've watched this year.
Wait, isn't it? Dun, dun,
oh yeah,
dun,
you just sing it.
Okay.
You just sing it. Yeah. But like when he started it, like there's no like information readily available at first to see who wrote it. So he kind of has to go through like this process of like trying to find out who wrote it.
Is it kind of like that Reply All episode where he tries to find, remember that song's playing in the grocery store and he tries to figure out like, is it similar to that?
It's honestly like pretty similar to that, honestly. It's this documentary was pretty personal. There was some personal elements that I think were kind of nice that kind of, fleshed out Kevin a little bit. But yeah, I think he did a really good job, and I think that it's worth watching for free, and it's funny, and it's really funny. There's some really funny stuff. There's some stuff in it that really made me laugh. And Disney Channel wasn't my favorite thing to watch as a kid, but I did watch it a lot.
Yeah, you were a kid
because I loved TV, and so it's kind of neat, and it's a documentary too that even if you're uninterested in the subject, you'll still end up caring about it, which.
That's a great documentary. That's the sign of a great documentary. I wish I was watching more movies. I'm gonna get back into it. I'm almost there. I mean, we finished almost all the theater stuff, like all the like physical stuff's done. So like, I'm gonna get back into movies soon. I'm ready to, because it's been a minute since I've watched like a good amount of movies in a week. Like I'm typically watching like maybe 1 or 2 a week.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, you're busy. I'm kind of getting back in the swing of things, so I'm having a good time, of course. But being busy, some weeks are more busy than others.
I did watch a little bit Better Call Saul. I'm almost done with the first season. I will say it's all right. I mean, it is created by the same people who did Breaking Bad. So
yeah, pretty much like everybody.
I mean, they got the whole like original like writers and producers in that, which is great. But as of yet, it's just not as good. Which I mean, it's hard. Breaking Bad's a great show. So those are some high standards to live up to, but I think my problem with Better Call Saul is there's no sort of like overarching goal as of yet, where like Breaking Bad from the very beginning, it's like, okay, he's got cancer, he's making meth, like you got a goal. Even if like I complained a bit about, like taking too long to kind of get into like the whole Heisenberg thing. This feels, it doesn't feel like there's much direction, and it's a lot more lawyery than I thought it'd be. I mean, I know that Better Call Saul's a lawyer, but it feels almost just like a lawyer show.
It is a lawyer show, yeah.
Which
that's what
I mean. I've seen a lot of lawyer shows, and they're all kind of the same. It's just like a higher tier lawyer show at this point. So
you probably should just take a break and Watch
watch
something
something else.
else.
What should I watch, Andrew? TV show wise. I
don't
need a
know.
TV show.
I don't
That's not
know. I
helpful.
really have no. You should watch Adam. You should watch an Adam Curtis show or something like that.
Like, what would that
I've
be?
been watching. I started watching. One of the newer Adam Curtis series, documentary series. So I'm watching. I started watching that last night, and I'll probably finish it and report on it next week.
I will look into this.
Yeah, I like Adam Curtis, and not his newest one, but his like the one before his newest one. I'm watching right now, and it's good.
What kind of shows does he do?
He makes documentary series and movies, so they're not fictional. So, but that's what I've been watching.
Okay. I always say I'm going to get into documentaries, and I always seem to fail on that front. So maybe now's the time.
I mean, maybe an Adam Curtis documentary isn't where you should. I don't know. Have you ever watched an Adam Curtis documentary ever?
No, I don't think so.
Never mind. Don't watch it.
Wow.
Don't watch it.
All right.
I don't know. They're really good. I love them. I love Adam Curtis. He's great. One of the greatest documentarians of all time.
I mean, those are some big words.
But they're miserable. They make you feel really bad.
Okay, I don't want to watch something that makes me feel bad.
You would definitely feel bad after watching these. These Adam Curtis documentaries are great. They make you feel completely powerless.
That sounds awful. That sounds like an awful experience.
But I guess sometimes they do make you also feel powerful. I don't know.
You're selling it well. They sound like good films, but that also sounds really. I want to watch.
Once again, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch Can't Get You Out of My Head. I'm gonna finish it, and then I'm also gonna watch Trauma Zone, I think, and then I'll report.
Yes, report back. I'll go from there. Okay, because I need to. Because bro, I gotta watch something like while I'm working. I can't fucking watch something depressing. Like it's gotta be like.
Actually, the Adam Curtis documentaries might be good. I've watched them while I've worked, and
they're good working shows.
They've aided.
Okay,
but maybe you need to watch Defunct Land. Watch the Defunct Land.
Okay, yeah.
Channel. Honestly, like
yeah,
just watch those videos. They're not movies or shows, but I mean, like they're really good. Like I'm not like a theme park guy, but the history of some of these theme park rides are pretty crazy.
Okay,
they're very interesting because I mean, some people have to like make them. They have to like design them
right,
and have like a philosophy and then like an aesthetic. It's really not that different than like watching like a movie about like a documentary about like making a movie or
Yeah. Okay. I'll look into Defunctland. Maybe I'll watch some Defunctland this week.
The only other thing that I guess I can report on is that I think the best movie I watched this week was like The Setup, which I don't know if you've seen The Setup.
I don't think so.
It's definitely up your alley.
Okay.
You should probably watch it.
Okay.
It's a Robert Wise directed boxing noir film.
Ooh, that definitely does sound 1949. Oof.
73 minutes.
Short. Nice.
I don't. Yeah, that's the film recommendation for you, Austin. When you get the chance, is to watch The Setup. I don't see why you wouldn't like it.
It looks like a film I would like.
It's perfectly directed and acted, and yeah, it's just like a good, solid, kind of short noir film, and it's just I don't know. It just got it all. It kind of reminds me of Rocky a little bit, like a proto Rocky film.
Yeah.
It's a little miserable. It's a noir film. I don't see why. I think for you personally, it's a home run. And for me, it definitely was. I really, really liked it. So that's all I'm gonna say about it, though.
Okay, I'm pumped. I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna watch that this week. It's on the list. It's on the watch list, so I have to watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch some of that. I'm gonna watch some Defunctland. I'm gonna watch the Batman movies. Tim Burton just directed the first two, right?
He directed Batman and Batman Returns. Like I said, Batman Returns is probably the best one, but Batman is also good. It's pretty fun. It's got Jack Nicholson in it. I think it's worth watching it just for him.
For sure.
He's legitimately good.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson's great. It's a good time. I've been watching because we don't have any sound at the theater yet because they're still setting up the sound, but the projectors there and the screens there and stuff. So I've just been having The Shining on repeat the last couple of days because it's a movie I've seen enough times that like I don't need sound, and it's still great. I can confirm that it is still a great film.
It's been a while since I've rewatched it, but I'll watch it soon enough. I mean, that's an amazing movie.
Hopefully the sound will be up soon. Start watching movies in the theater. It's gonna be good.
Sound would be nice.
Sound will be nice. Very soon. Coming soon.
Yeah.
We'll have sound.
Coming soon.
So, yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
I think that's pretty much it.
All right. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. Of course, you can find everything we do here on the podcast on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at With Nothing to Say or Theater 42. And thank you all for listening.
Thank you.